Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute honor and pleasure to announce that our chief guests are here. I'm going to ask, I think we might need to move this camera a little to make sure it's not in the way. Again, I want to ask that everyone put on their mask. We don't want to put our Bagole in danger, so please, also for the benefit of our chief guests, so that we make them feel comfortable. So please put on your mask and keep it on at all times. Otherwise, I'm going to ask DJ Korn to play a special song to allow our chief guests to join us. Of course, in Jabasava, Mboekungaro, Kukaruru. I'm assuming that we're here because we are special and they are special to us, and therefore, so let us show this sanyu not only as we end the year, but also end it with a celebration of some special feelings and love as we wait for Flavia, Tony, and the entourage to come, and so we can celebrate with them. DJ Kon.
Then we mash up the place. Party after party, then we mash up the place. Party after party, then we mash up the place. Mash up the place. Party after party. Party after party. Party after party. Party after party. After party after party. Party after party. Party after party. Party after party. After party after party. Okay, the pre-game lit, so we turn up, turn up. Yeah. Vibes on vibes.
Here they come.
Burn up. Yeah. When the party at, I'ma run up, burn up. Going all night long till sun up, sun up. Going off like a rocket launcher. Yeah.
Can we stand and dance with them? If you don't mind, join us.
Couldn't fly, I don't like no vulture. I thought I told you, when I come to it's over. I'm a soldier, big range like a rover. I'm a roller, big time shot caller. When you see me in the club, you can come holler. I know what to do. I just wanna kick it with a crew. What a world, what a view. Pretty girl next to you, tell her she can come too. Like party after party, party after party, party after party, after party after party. Party after party, party after party, party after party, after party after party. Open a drink up the drink till we go dumb. All about the action, club and dumb. You think it's over, but I'm not yet done. I can do ain't even more run. I said the one, let me do my thing one time. The one, let me do my thing 2 times. The one, give it that thing 3 times. If you really like it, we can go 4 times. So I handle my business, from the start to the finish. I really ain't got no limit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She looks so fine. The first time I saw her, she said she don't have time. Will she be mine? Will she cross my line? Today, I don't believe she's gonna be my wife for the rest of my life. Baby, believe when I say yes, I do. Baby, believe when I say I love you. Today's my wedding day. Today's my wedding day. Today's my wedding day.
It is indeed a very special wedding day. And I've got to say, you can have your seats for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Just before we continue, I should point out the fact that you can always tell that a man is going to be very happy when he does everything to try and make his woman happy. Tony, the fact that you have learned how to dance like an African says that we're off to the best start. So a big hand clap for Tony. You've got some moves. Most people where you come from usually dance to lyrics as opposed to the rhythm, so we are very impressed that you were actually dancing properly. So I'm going to ask DJ Con to play a special song for you guys, even as you settle in. So Con, if you please play a very special song for Tony and Flash to sort of get to, you've celebrated with us now, but how about you guys just exchange some feelings for a few minutes so we can celebrate with you.
And it's for the way you at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. Thee is very, very extraordinary. Even more than anyone that you adore can love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can't make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Cause of love that's made for me and you. I said love was made for me and you. You know that love was made for me and you.
Oh, wow. That was nice. I wanted to join you guys. The problem is that I cannot dance to save my life, so. Can I ask the Venerable Reverend Canon Wembo to please come and lead us in an opening word of prayer to commit the rest of our evening into the hands of our Almighty Father.
I kindly request all of us to stand up for the word of prayer. Thank you, Honorable MC. For the interest of our mother, during the service in the cathedral, I used English, but only allow me today, I'm going to use our dialect as I pray. Olwa mama waffe ngenda kusaba mu Luganda. Katonda ayinza byonna w'ekisa ekingi tukwebaza. Olw'olunaku luno olutuwadde okulaba abaana baffe Tony era ne Flavia nga bagattiddwa mu bufumbo obutukuvu. Tukuyita ojja obeera omugenyi omukulu ku mbaga eno otuukirize essanyu lyaffe. Bye tunaakola wano Mukama obiwe omukisa. Waliwo ebyokulya n'ebyokunywa biwe omukisa, bwe binaatuuka tubirye mu kwebaza n'okutendereza. Olyoke ogulumizibwe era otenderezebwe. And may the blessings of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, be bestowed upon each one of us, remain with you now and forevermore. God bless you all in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Honorable MC, and you deserve a mighty hand clap. Thank you.
I received that blessing, Venerable Canon. Tony, if you'd please take your bride and have her seat. Since we have the Venerable Canon here, Mami Njakusaba, before we finish today, Tony, I know Funa Erinya. He has to get a Chiganda name if he hasn't gotten one yet. Yeah, we need to give. So we have a reverend, so to baptizing. I know Funa Erinya today. So yeah, okay, we are in agreement on that. As Tony takes his bride to sit down, welcome once again, as we celebrate the beginning of a wonderful journey of marriage, which is the best thing that can happen to a person because it opens amazing opportunities for bliss and joy and all things in between. As we settle in, I'm going to invite a very special group of friends who are going to be keeping us company today. They're called Band Essence, and they're going to play just to help Tony and Flavia settle in for just a few minutes, and then we'll hear from one or two people as our lunch/dinner gets ready. Band Essence, you're welcome.
Love has surely been good.
hoping I would find true love in this broken world. But I got lost a time or two. I wiped my book, kept pushing through, 'cause I couldn't see how every side pointed straight to you. 'Cause every long lost street led me to where you are. After you broke my heart, never let me up and start, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, but God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. I think about the years I've spent just passing through. I like to have the time I'd lost and give it back to you. And that you smile and take my hand, 'cause you've been there, you understand. It's so part of the grand plan that is coming to every long road street. Let me to where you are. I was you broke my heart. Never let go of the stars, putting me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Let me to where you are. After you broke my heart, never let more than stars pulling me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken world and lead me straight to you. God bless the broken world, lead me straight to you.
Thank you. Big hand clap for Band's Essence. That's not a bad start. You are earning more and more food little by little. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for joining us as we celebrate with our chief guests, Tony and Flavia. Must be a very happy day for you. We celebrate with you. There's so much to talk about, so much to have fun with, so much to learn. I know you might have been deceived that, Baganda women kneel a lot. Flavia is not that kind of Muganda woman, so I need to warn you in advance. Yeah, there's going to be no kneeling for you, unfortunately. You'll get all the other attributes except the kneeling part. Unless, of course, Mommy comes and warns her in front of you, then she'll have no option, but we'll see how that goes. You obviously have spent enough time with Flavia to know how well enough to decide to be imprisoned together for life in this wonderful institution that we call marriage. And Flavia has come from a very, very long, long, long way with some very, very special people, many of whom you have heard of or met, many of whom you will get to interact with a little bit today. But for the benefit, one, for your children, whom we are hoping will be very many. Yeah, please, hand clap, hand clap, hand clap. I'm sure you know Tony. Flavia comes from a family of very many children. She's one of very many. And the challenge that we have is that whenever someone gets married in Africa, we expect them to outdo their predecessors. So you must have more children than Flavia has siblings. So minimum maybe 9, 10. Yeah, from there or thereabouts. So we'll get started. Our dinner, lunch is ready. But before we have that, just wanted to get a few speeches out of the way to celebrate these two. And I'm going to start by asking Flavia's friends to come and wish her well. So Pelga is coming to represent Flavia's friends, and then we'll hear from Tony's friends as well, say something before we can have our dinner.
I'm not seeing all the friends. Please come. I'll not speak until you're all here. Flavia's friends, please.
We must settle this thing tonight. Yeah. Come, let's just catch some feelings for night. Yeah. And if you tell me, say make up fair, no. Don't go waste time, but to do like so. Providing the job, providing the job, this so. Yeah. This loving, no be chop and go. Yeah. But because of you.
Thank you, DJ. So, hello everyone. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us. If you went to school with Flavia, please put up your hand. I'm one of them. If you worked with Flavia, please put up your hand. If you lived with Flavia, please put up your hand. Okay? If you went to church with Flavia, please put up your hand. Okay. So, I think I've covered everyone, Flavia, haven't I? Okay. Those are the friends. I am honored to speak on behalf of the friends. I've known Flavia since 1999. We went to school together. We've always been friends. We've done a lot of things together. We are practically family. I remember when I was getting married, the mom said, Flav, what are you going to do now that your husband is being taken away by someone else? I was supposed to be the husband, and I was getting my own husband, who is also here today with us. It was funny though, because we've always been in each other's business, in each other's lives. I love Flavia. Flav, you know I love you. You know we all love you. Yeah? Flavia loves me, no doubt. I know she'll do anything for me. Yeah? I don't want to get emotional, because me and Flav have been through, I don't know, I'll not say through a lot, but we've walked so many paths together. She's helped me a lot. She's helped me with my daughter. She's helped me with so many things. She's helped me financially. When she traveled, even when I visit, her home is my home. Her mom is my mom. I refer to her as mommy, not even just mom. So back then when we were friends, we decided, let's get all our mothers to meet. Evelyn's mom, Diana's mom, Eva's. Who else was there? So we wanted our moms to meet and know that we are friends. And these moms know each other, and they've known each other for over 10 years. They don't always see each other, but whenever they meet, they love each other, I think, and they know we love them. And we are the ones who took that initiative. We felt like the friendship and the bond was strong, that we needed also our parents to get to know each other, which is not a very usual thing to do. Now, about Flavia, for those who know Flavia very well, she's very tough. Very, very tough. But she chooses when to be tough and who to be tough to. Some people like me, we know a different side. So when you see her, you're scared because that's the look she gives you. But when you get to know Flavia, I'm sure Tony can attest, it's a whole different story. Oh yeah, she's still tough, but she's tough in moderation when she needs to be, and overly sometimes, but sometimes it's necessary. So I don't want to say so much. There's so much about Flavia. I could go on and on. We've had parties together. We celebrated. We've traveled together. We went together for the Nairobi Marathon some years back. There's so many things we've done together. So if I start mentioning everything right now, it might take the entire evening. But there are other friends that she came with from US. They'll also speak at some point. Sarah and Leo. I don't want them to join us now because they also have their part when they'll speak. There are more friends, and all these other friends here. We love you, Flavia. We always love you. Rose, please say something.
Flavia and Tony, congratulations. All the best. God's blessing on you. Flavia, of course, I speak also as your former boss, who I had the pleasure of working with you, so thank you for being in my life and surviving the boss-employee relationship. And I speak on behalf of your previous bosses, Marian Kalnan, who is not here today, Mohamed, who is not here, Hannah Magola, Judy Mugoya, Rachel Wakoya, Rashida Katerega, and Jackie Nabukera. So on my behalf, I want to say that the pastor was very, very clear in what he said in the church. He said that as you go out of the church, be fruitful, okay? That's the only thing I remember. Non-selective memory, he was very clear. As you go out of the church, so we are out of the church. So it's really time to become fruitful. Hannah sent a message, and she said, enjoy yourself, bask in this moment, know that you are surrounded by love. May God truly continue to bless you as you begin this awesome journey. May his face shine upon you and Tony. We have had numerous chats about singlehood. I will not miss them. I'm so looking forward to knowing you as Mrs. as we bid farewell to Miss Flavia today. I'm so very proud of you. Much love. And oh, Tony, it is great having you in Flavia's life and to know you as a friend-in-law. Welcome to a large group of friends who previously belonged to Flavia. We love you both.
Thank you guys so much. You can tell how much someone means to people when they can manage to make a Muchiga like Pelga emotional. Just for those of you who don't know, our maid of honor is a Muchiga. And for you to bring a Muchiga to tears is nothing short of, it's a total miracle. So thank you, Flavia, for bringing Wachiga to a place where they can show emotions also. We thank you for that, Vandy. Yeah. I think what you meant to say is that Flavia pretends to be tough. Because usually when you've gotten close enough, you realize that she's just a bag of, it's a big softie, it's mushy and all of that. Things which I'm sure Tony already knows. Let me ask Sarah and Leo to also please come and say something on behalf of Tony's friends.
Okay, we are here as friends of Tony and representing friends. Come on up, Scott. You're gonna stand in for friends too. Oh, right here. Perfect. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. Tony and Flavia, congratulations. We are so honored to spend this day and time with you guys in this special moment. I want to share on behalf of all the friends from the United States. That's where Leonard, Scott, and I are from. Virginia, specifically, where we met Tony and Flavia. On behalf of our church, Capital Life, all your loved ones there, all your friends there. Michigan, shout out to Mommy Beth. We'll speak on your behalf too, but you'll have your chance in the Michigan wedding. And all our friends in Virginia. Tony's such a genuine and sincere person, just so kind. I've gotten to know him better through his friendship with Leonard. They would go out for coffee and just talk and encourage one another, and I was really, really impressed with just how he puts things that are important first. I know that he's going to keep good watch over Flavia and his family should they choose to have children, which sounding from everyone here is really excited about that too, as we are. Tony is consistent, reliable, and gives his time to things that matter as he helps to mentor others in our church too. As I saw Tony more, I had the delightful pleasure to become good friends with Flavia, and to know Flavia is to love her. It's not hard to see why Tony has chosen to spend his life with this amazing woman. She's beautiful, strong, and life-giving. Flavia will both challenge you to be the best that you can be, as well as nurture and comfort and love you when life is hard. She will forever be in your corner. And that's a thing that I love about both of you. We love that you're in our small covenant marriage group together at church, and we will surround and support you in this covenant. We love you very much. I have a special message from Pastor Julie from Capital Life and Craig, and they have some words for you too that I'll read. We love you and are so excited for your journey together. Tony, you are getting an African queen. We are praying, that deserves a clap. We are praying Isaiah 62:5, which says, as a groom rejoices over his bride, so does God rejoice over you. May the way you love each other be a reminder and prophetic picture of God's love over you. We know he is rejoicing over you today. We look forward to celebrating with you when you get back and going on lots of double dates to international restaurants. Praying that God would amaze you with his goodness in new ways, and that you would have a life of adventure, amazing travel, and many children. Love, Julian Craig, your African brother. All right, thank you. We love you.
Thanks a lot, Sarah. So you've created a bit of a problem for me. So normally when we're doing speeches at African weddings, we usually plan for about 25 minutes per speech. So now I don't know what to do with all this time. I'm thinking just, but yeah, thank you. So, Band Essence, I hope you have more songs because your time has been increased now. So what we're going to do now is we'll have our meal, since you have allowed us to have it early, and then after we finish our meal, we will hear from the parents, and of course from Flavia and Tony as well, as they celebrate with us, and we'll go ahead. Just a quick reminder that I'm going to ask you to remain where you are seated. Someone will come and pick you so you can go to the serving point, so that you don't have to stay in a line or create a queue at the serving point. So someone will come and pick you to show you where you can go and pick your meal from. Tony, we can only celebrate you in an African way, and so what we'll do over the course of this evening is try and enlighten you on what you've gotten yourself into by marrying an African woman, and a Muganda woman at that. So we'll try and make it as sugar-coated as possible. Now that the Reverend has already signed off on the deal, there's no going back. So we'll sort of try and break you into what you're walking yourself into. The first thing that you have to do is, of course, pick your bride and bring her over to feed her. We like to eat a lot. Don't be fooled by Flash's size. She likes her food, which I'm sure you already know. I'll ask DJ Con to play some music for us as we go to pick our meal. As we go to have our meal, you might have gotten some party favors, some small cards on your table. Please do write something on those small hats that are on your table. That will be something that will then be put together and eventually go and hang in Tony and Flavia's home. So those small hats that are on your table, please do write something on them. Otherwise, Enjoy your meal. I'll hand over to Band Essence now to come and help us digest the food a little bit. I should warn you, as you go to pick your meal, that we have a 3-course meal, so you have some soup and starters, a main course and dessert. So when you go for starters, please don't take too much. You might finish the space. You know, when I was growing up, Batugamba and Jofgenda Sheraton, like even the water has sugar in it, the food comes from where. The way you're laughing, it seems that you are like me also. Ogenda ku Sheraton, baali batugamba nti ogenda Sheraton, n'amazzi galimu sukaali, nga it's everything is very different. So, for me, kuvanga, I think Christmas, mbadde nga sirya, kubanga amanyi, ku 31st tuli mbaga ku Sheraton, so I've not been eating mpaka today. So I am excited for our meal, and I'm sure we all are too, so let's enjoy it together as Band Essence keeps us company. Bon appetit.
Share the view. I'll help you see forever.
Forever and now. Then you put your charms around me. I can't resist the sweet surrender. Oh, my nights so warm and tender. We stare into each other's eyes, and what we see is no surprise. Got a feeling more than treasure. Yeah, my nights so deep we cannot measure. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. But nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. And nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. And nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way.
Bad incense, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on. If I tell you now, would you keep on loving me? If I tell you how I feel, would you keep bringing out the best in me? You give me the sweetest taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. So good for me. There's a quiet storm, I never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm that is you. There's a quiet storm, I never felt this hot before. It's giving me something that's taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me the sweetest taboo. So good for me. I'll do anything for you. I'll stand out in the rain. Anything you want me to do, don't let it slip away. Oh, my baby, there's a quiet storm. I never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm that is you, baby. There's a quiet storm. I never felt this hot before. It's giving me something that's taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. You give me
she likes it when I stay. She says she don't want me though. She says I always make the day. Would you be my lover? She says she really likes my style. Seems like she loves to take it slow. Do anything to make her smile. Would you be my lover? What am I to do? Like a running around and chasing you. I can never think of replacing you. Cause if I know that baby, now say make up with my mind. Cause would you be my lover? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. And would you be my lover? No, yes, no, yes, no. And would you be my lover? Let me know. No, yes. And would you be my lover? Friends telling you to just say no. Baby, no answer I'll look for. This guy is feeling it in my soul. Would you be my lover? No, I'm doing things I've never done. I'm giving all I have to give. I'm feeling like I found the one. Say you'll be my lover. And what am I to say? I've been running around, I know delay. Making it look with your face so they went to the place. You're gonna make me crazy. Would you be my lover? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Would you be my lover? Yes, no, yes, no. And would you be my lover? Let me know. Yes, no, yes. And would you be my lover? Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're busy, you're eating right now, but we're going to try this together, can we? If I say HEK, you say I. Can we try it? Can we try it? Let's give it a try. It will even make your food digest better, I think. So let's give it a try. Go. HEK. HEK. Okay, let's make it a bit interesting. I'm hearing a lot of guys. Do we have ladies in the house? Do we have ladies in the house? But now ladies, show some cause, eh? Let's go. Okay, the ladies are there. Guys, let's see how you're doing now. But now you made it back. Let's try together. Aisha is just a story of a girl who's... Anyone can be an Aisha. I mean, if you really understood French, you would know they're talking about that beautiful girl person at the corner. Aisha is her name. So, you can put your name there. You don't have to understand French to sing it. Just put your name, you know. Aisha, Aisha. If you know you're beautiful tonight, you could be Aisha. Aisha, Aisha. Here we go. I stop and stare at you walking on the shore. I try to concentrate, my mind wants to explore. Dropping percent of you picks me up above. And girl, when I look at you, so I fall in love. Say, oh, no time, you look so fine. Oh, girl, wanna make you my eyes. I want to be with a woman just like you. Oh, I'm the only man who can love you like I can. Let's let me be with a woman that
make the people tango. And I'm the fumbo. I think young people the tango. Come on, Jessica, Kanda. So did you make the people tango? And I'm the fumbo. I think young people tango. Come on, Jessica, Kanda. Tango. When you come to the night for the tango. Tango. When you move your body, tango. Come on, come on. Make a wish and let me make it happen. Make a wish and let me make it happen again. So when you move your body, baby, get ready. Get ready. So when you move your body, baby, get ready. Get ready. So this can make the people tango. And I'm the tango. Better sing me Hosanna. Come on, Jessica, Kanda. So this can make the people tango. And I'm the tango. I think don't bother people tango. Come on, Jessica, Kanda. Tango. When you come to the night party, tango. Tango. When you move your body, tango. Tango. When you come to the night party, tango. Tango. When you move your body, tango. Come on. Go.
Hold on. Listen, there are songs that you don't play and people remain seated. Please, people, stop embarrassing us. We have guests from the US. We need to show them, okay? Alciso.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Muntegede. Okay. One more thank you. Okay, bye. Okay.
Come on.
Right. So, let's keep that song for after we cut the cake, please.
Thank you.
Band Essence, a big hand clap for Band Essence. You guys have earned your lunch. Please go and enjoy on us. Uncle Scott, Sarah, Leo, welcome to Uganda. So this is how we do things. Tony, I know you had a bit of an inkling about what sort of family you are getting yourself into. Now you have a better idea. They're a bunch of party animals. And so this is how we do things in this part of the world. And so, and we're just getting started. The celebration will continue in just a little bit. So, because of time, we want to try and make sure that we keep our short and sweet so we can celebrate and yet give you enough time to get back home because of curfew. I've been informed that Gambano helped today because some instructions were sent, so the police is going to be a bit strict this evening. So because of New Year's, we need to release you to Geningabuchari. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hear from this. We'll then hear from our parents, and then we will cut the cake, and then Tony and Flavia will say their thank yous, and then we will dance until the last possible minute that we have to be here. So and we'll try and make it as brief as possible so that we can manage our time. So Tony, I advised you that I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what you're getting yourself into. You can see a little bit. We are party animals. The family you're marrying into is a bunch of party animals, but also you're marrying a typical African woman. The women here are miracle workers, quite literally. So would like to advise you, if you haven't done so already, to take all your ATM cards and anything to do with money and hand it over to Flavia with immediate effect. You probably know a little bit about Flavia's history, but you will know that for Mommy to have raised 5 children under the circumstances that she did just is a slight testament of the miracle working power of the African woman. So all your money, hand it over. You'll be happy. You will never, have I lied? Our women, we don't know what they do. We think somehow they will take any amount of money. You will leave home and leave $1 and come back and find 4 kilos of meat in the fridge. We don't know how they do it, but they do. That's what you're marrying, and you will definitely enjoy it all along the way, alongside many other different things. I'm sure for Scott and Sarah and Leo and for you, this is probably your first time here. Don't be fooled by what looks like disorder on the roads. We actually have a system. We are so intelligent that our systems are a lot more complicated than what you used to. You see, if you're in the US, if you're in Virginia, you're looking for directions, it's very straightforward. On first and third, that's where you go. It doesn't work like that here. Here, we have a bit more intelligent systems in terms of everything to do with our traffic. We have roads in the middle of roads, which have roads in the middle of them. So if you've not been here, it looks a bit confusing, but trust me, we know what we're doing and where we're going. Directions, you don't say first and third, you say behind the mango tree, behind so-and-so's garden, on the shop, behind something like that. And eventually you'll get there somehow. So that's how things are done. Let me ask Flavia's siblings to come and celebrate with their sister. I know it's a very, very special day for you. So please come. Where are you guys? Shafiq, come. Where's Sheila?
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, Alema, ikayalami, ilonoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana, dawo yami, ayikholana, buso wami, awukholana, ilondoloze, zuhambe nami, dawo yami, ayikholana.
Love you guys. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, my name is Shafiq Sendagri. I'm Nakajiri Agnes, Senyanjo's son. Oh, yeah. I'll be brief. First, I would like to thank everyone for coming here today. Thank you for honoring our invitation to our sister's wedding, Flavia Nasuga, cooking master. As in